What is up, my beautiful friends? Welcome back to our Hackers Let's Play. Hackers Let's Play? Really? Alright, we're going to roll with that. Hackers Let's Play. Hackers Let's Play of the Memoriness. We are here inside the digital shift. We are chasing Ryuji. We finished off the last episode beating his ass to a pulp, and now we are here chasing him before he has a chance to recover. His Digimon was an ultimate. It's probably going to be Mega the next time we see it. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to witness that transformation or not, but regardless, we have Arata here with us in his onesie with his mangled claw arm. Don't know how useful he's going to be. We need to visit this Wi-Fi point over here in a second. We're going to look at our items, we're going to look at our party, we're going to try and prepare ourselves as best I can, because I think that the next couple of upcoming fights are going to be pretty tricky. So if any of this nonsense sounds exciting to y'all, then I suggest you sit tight, because we're about to get into it. Here we go. Alright folks, so I have put on our acceleration so we can run fast, and we don't have, in fact, do we have high security on? I don't think we do, so we will still be able to bang into battles, I think, which is kind of nice because it's often interesting to see what kind of Digimon we are able to fight against. We don't actually have to stay in here. We can actually leave if we really want, which I didn't realise at the end of the last episode, which is kind of cool. Let's visit the shopkeeper here and make sure we have anything that we need stocked up, because we used a lot of items in the last episode, and we are, as I said, probably needing to rekindle some of our supplies here. So let's go into the buy part. I don't know what this bitch can sell us, but yeah, we will definitely take some medical sprays. We'll buy 12 of those, please. 60,000 yen. I mean, we can handle it. And then all this Garbo revival capsules. She's only got regular ones. I guess we pick up some of these anyway. And then, yeah, I don't think we need to mess about with anything else. So this shopkeeper in particular isn't as good as the other one that is inside Nakano and whatnot, but for the most part she'll do just fine. I guess some of those supplies are important. Let's get going. I have re-equipped our regular party of War Greymon, Rosemon Burst Mode, and also Tyrant Cabuterimon. You know, the usual crew. And we also, in fact, now that I mention it, or now that I think about it, we have a option to use our Memory Up DX, so let's do that. We could stop in at the Wi-Fi point and sort about our party like I wanted to do, but at the same time, we're just going to push on and see how we get on with this area. Got a chest here, what we got? Farm expansion plugin. Now that would be nice if we actually had a farm development kit to use, but we don't. So any sort of farm expansion items we pick up right now, we are going to have to sit on, because I don't know, either I have missed a farm development kit, or the game just hasn't given us one yet. It's one of the two options. Probably me being negligent and being an idiot as usual, but at the same time, I don't know. I'm usually quite good at kind of searching around areas and taking the time to investigate little parts, but for the most part I haven't seen anything, so who knows. I guess we'll only find out in due course. I don't know if you are able to get more development kits than there are in the game. So for example, let's say you can only have 5 farms. I don't know if there's 6 items, you know what I mean? Even though you can only have 5, I don't know if there's extra ones in case you miss some. Probably not, but at the same time, I'm not sure. We found all 5 in Cyber Sleuth, so I'm hoping that we can find all of them in Hacker's Memory as well, again, because I think there was actually a trophy in Cyber Sleuth. Anyways, let's keep moving on. We could probably put on our high security, because I don't think any of these battles are going to be any use to us whatsoever. Our party is way strong enough to... way strong enough. Our party is pretty strong and should be able to handle anything that the game throws at us. The last fight with Ryuji was pretty tough though, so I will give them that. Didn't expect to struggle against them. We can't get down to this chest right now, which is a bit of a pain, a bit problematic. I'm guessing that once there will be a domination battle. Of course there will. Now, if there's going to be a domination battle, we want to have the right Digimon this time. Now, Rosemon, you might not be as great as you normally are, because you have like regular abilities. I'm thinking, although in saying that, you do have heals, don't you? You have final aura, final. Yeah, dude, Rosemon is actually going to be perfect. I'm going to stock up on some SP. I don't know if you need to do this for these kind of things, but at the same time, we're just going to make sure we have everything that we can possibly do. Missing a tiny bit smidge of HP there, but at the same time, I don't think it matters too much. What have we got here? Farm development kit. Booyah! Just as I finished talking nonsense, we finally find one. Alright, nice. The reason I have went into the right here is I'm hoping that we can actually step down here and slide along. Wait a minute, what the fuck? Where the hell are we now? I am completely lost. Can we go left and right? Oh my god, this looks like a maze that I So maybe this is meant to happen? Yeah, how strange. This was the exact same road. Haven't you noticed we keep looking back to the same place? I mean, I was getting there, Arata. You kind of jumped the gun a little bit, mate, but I was slowly getting there. I see. Someone somewhere is tampering with the terrain data and distorting the entire area. This isn't cyberspace, so they don't have complete control, but it's not enough to stop us. Or it is enough to stop us. I can only think of one person capable of doing this, and it's Ryuji. Okay, so do you have any solutions to this, Arata, my boy? We brought you along for some reason. I'm hoping that you're going to pull something at the back here. Let's get our own back. You know what I mean, right? Hack the cyberspace where Ryuji is and undo it. You can't leave it all to Arata. Let's just go with this because I don't know what the fucking other one means. Correct. I see Chitose has been teaching you well. There's a battle when we infiltrate the cyberspace, so let's get to it. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. I mean, if you say so. There was other chests there that I wanted to go back and get. So again, I hope we haven't missed this, but here we are. Who are we going to be fighting against in this point? We have Arata with us, and we have Wormmon, I guess? Unfocused hacker, tap tap. Who are they? There's no sign of Ryuji. Alright. Guess we're going to have to tangle with one of these guys. So Ryuji's Digimon controls people. I don't understand it, but it's fascinating. Yeah, honestly, we don't give a fuck, mate. We're here to smash. Hulk smash our way through this as quickly as possible. Let's see. We need 50 points, guys. Wormmon can only take this high road. And the enemy Digimon are these guys. So we've got some ultimates, and some ultimates as well. Yeah, okay. So I'm thinking that we should be okay here. Arata's got himself, so maybe he's going to be broken OP. I'm not sure. Let's just push forward. This map doesn't look too complicated. I mean, they've kind of set it out for us to just clash in the middle, I think. I don't know if it's going to be important to pick up any of these extra points at the start. I normally just charge through because as soon as we get to the big capture points in the centre, being like the 10 points, 5 points, 15 points, whatever, that's where you get the most kind of points. So that's what we're going to do. Obviously, these guys are going to advance forward too soon. And we're going to end up Oh, he took a sidestep. Alright, interesting. Let's just pop... Now, do we want to go here or do we want to go there? Ah, haha. Well, this is interesting. Do we want to go 2 and then look back or do we want to move forward? Let us... Because if we go here, right, I think what he's going to do, he's not going to move on and take this. I think he's going to push through and attack us. And then when it comes back to us, if we move up again, he's going to get the attacker advantage again. So I don't know. Who cares? Let's just move up one spot and see what he does. The AI might actually do something different here, so maybe I'm overthinking this. He does do exactly what I think, or I thought he was going to do. So let's see what these guys can do. As Comet Hammer 3, obviously in this area we will not be able to use any items or revive guys. So any heals that we can get from Rosemont is important. But at the same time, we want to make as much damage stick as possible onto these guys so that we can just get this fight over and done with. Now, Tyrant Kabuterimon is going to be fantastic because he does AoE. And it looks like Rosemon's going to be strong here as well because she also is super effective against these guys. So it looks like right now our team is pretty good. Maybe we could have had another data type, but the reason I wanted to take Wargreymon is because he's also got AoE. So that's why he's pretty useful. I think rather than just use Terraforce here though, we should probably just try and focus down one of these guys. I'm going to try and kill Grapleomon so that when we come into these fights over and over again, hopefully we can kill this guy without too much trouble and end this. Grand Dracmon would have been good to take with us in these battles, guys. I've just realised. But anyways, let's push Arata forward as well and we'll secure this one. We're up to 13 points now. I know my big face is covering the scoreboard, so I apologise for that. But I don't think it's going to matter too much anyway. I'm just going to play through these fights one at a time, guys. We're going to see what Arata can do for us here. He has a lot of HP and we have no control over him. So I'm thinking that the game's going to try and make this behave a bit better. Although, oh yeah, actually percentage damage against Arata's pretty bad. They don't do that much. Let's see what he's got here. Inspect Handler, Heavy Strike. I mean, or we could do 80 neutral damage. Physical damage, always hits, neutral damage. I mean, why wouldn't we use Heavy Strike, right? Or is Inspect Handler going to do more? I don't know. Let's try and take out Wisemon. I'm going to use Inspect Handler because this is like his big move. Does that do anything for us? Yeah, one shot some. Holy shit. Alright, so Arata is indeed broken as we expected. Now we just need to rely on our guy and Wormmon to hold up the rest of the team and we should be okay here. Alright, what I will do, guys, is we're just going to play this on a little bit more. There's probably going to be more fights that we have to do and things like that, but I'm just going to push through it, and when we kind of come a bit closer to more, or come a bit round to a resolution, I will catch you guys back in, okay? Back in a moment. Alright, guys, welcome back to the fight. This is where we're at right now. We have lost Rosemon, unfortunately, and this is getting quite difficult. I don't want this to land on the bee, on the wasp. Alright, thank God for that. That would have made me extremely sad. We might end up losing someone else here if he uses this on Tyrant Kabuterimon here. He doesn't. Luckily, we get away with it. Okay, so now I'll show you guys an overview of what's happening in a minute. We're going to try and kill this guy. That's pretty good. And then War Greymon, I mean, you're not really in a spot that you can do anything, so I'm just going to attack Monzimon here. But yeah, these sustained fights on hard difficulty is very tricky, guys. But luckily, we're kind of close to defeating these dudes. Here we are here. So this is how the layout is. We've got Wormmon flanking up the top. He's managed to take this 10-pointer and also this one. The scoreboard is sitting at 43-8, which is quite important. And basically, if Wormmon can get along to this point here, we should win. We also need to take this 5-pointer as well, but in order to do that, we need to beat this guy, and he is very, very annoying. This dude only has 1 Digimon, this guy has 2, and we're kind of fucked, so it's really kind of awkward here. I feel like we have to make a retreat, or we're going to end up losing. I want to go on the aggressive, like on the offense here, and try and take this, but I don't think it's going to benefit us, honestly, because we're going to stay here. What happens is every single time it's their turn, they tend to focus me. Like, they come down for us. They don't ever go for Arata because we're up front. So I think we're going to take make a retreat here, basically, and try and pull away. Now, I don't know what this is going to make the AI do. I'm thinking that he was probably going to take back our point. He does, yeah, that's fine though. Now we get the attacking advantage. I'm going to try and use Arata, who is very, very strong, to try and kill some of this guy's Digimon, and hopefully that'll put us in a better spot. Again, Wormmon being up the top is important, but it looks like we're going to have to get through here anyway. So with Arata, I'm going to try and kill this guy's Greymon here, and take him out the fight, because Arata has the ability to one-shot guys, whereas over with our party, we don't have any more fucking... I'm going to use Inspect Handler here, and pray to God that this kills this bastard. Yeah, nice, 800 damage, that's what I'm talking about. So, basically, we don't have enough SP or health to keep fighting with our guy. We need to use Arata more, and maybe even think about using Wormmon. Now, this dude up the back, I'm kind of interested to what he's going to do. He's going to come through and attack Arata as well. Now, honestly, to me, this is kind of annoying, because having this dude on a very low HP was a good thing. So maybe we don't actually kill him right now. I think we might actually... It would make sense to kill this guy, but I'm actually going to guard, because I don't want him to reset. I don't want him to come back with all of his guys. Whereas if I leave him like this, he's not going to do anything. Now, Wormmon, again, is going to jump along and take this. We could make him come down, but at the same time, we're going to try and get him to capture this point here, which is going to put us back up to 43. And that means we only have to take out these 2 dudes here. Once we get through these 2 guys, we can win the fight. But until then, we're going to struggle a little bit. Now, I'm hoping to bring Wormmon down eventually, but we need Arata to really hard carry us. These guys don't seem to be doing too much, but at the same time, this particular fight's annoying as well, because both Monzimon and Rise Greymon have heals. Now, it makes sense for us to attack Monzimon, right? But I know for a fact that Inspect Handler isn't going to be able to one-shot him. It's only going to take him low enough, whereas it might one-shot Rise Greymon, so I'm going to split our damage here. And I know this doesn't make sense, but I have to kind of... Yes, 634 is so weak. I needed that to do a lot more, guys, but apparently this is going to be more of a grind than I wanted it to be. Now, we could push on and try and take down Garurumon. I think we do at this stage. And we try and fight him a little bit. Now, we are going to lose some more HP, but we need to try and help Arata out here. Here we go. We only have regular attacks with both our guys. We can't use any items. We're just going to have to slap through him. And because we are weak to him, we're not going to do too much damage with any of these dudes, which is a bit of a shame, but hopefully he can't do too much damage back to us. Tyrant Kabuterimon is going to take a lot of damage, so we want this to hit War Greymon. Obviously, we don't win that 50-50, which is fine, I guess. Now we're in a bad spot, because we might actually lose here if we end up... Alright, so he's gone for Arata. Wow, okay, that's not what I expected. Maybe we have a chance here. So he's going to hit us a little bit more, but it's not going to do too much. And then Big Arata's up as well. Inspect Handler. Can this one-shot this guy? I'm hoping that it can. Please. 788, alright, so not enough to kill him, but very, very close. In fact, it's our turn next with Arata, so I think we can actually push this dude back. We also need to be making an offense, because eventually these guys will respawn, as I said, but for the time being, I think we push through. We could also try and make our guy, like, respawn as well, but I don't know if that's worthwhile. I'm going to try and kill this Garurumon right now in one shot, and see if we can do it. This has been the hardest domination battle we have done so far, guys. Very, very tricky, but again, it's not even, like... I wouldn't even call it difficult, it's just strenuous, alright? Here we go. Arata's hand seems to be thrashing about there. We take 48 points, and now... Is he going to jump on our point and take it back? Yeah, he is. But Wormmon's up. Now, what can we do with Wormmon? Can we jump down here? That's not going to be enough to win us the fight. I think we come down behind this guy and hit him, and see what Wormmon can do. Now, this is going to force him to respawn, so we need to be very careful here, but here we go. We've got Overclock, we can't use that. Recovery Code, no, we can't use that. Rune Forest. Let's just use sticky net, right? 65, is that the best we can do? Or that does Crescent Leaf, yeah. I think this is better. Let's do this. Crescent Leaf 3, do you have enough to kill him? No, you don't, but you're very fucking close. Alright. We're going to take damage back, but it's not going to do any. Okay, cool. So now we're in a good spot again because this Meramon can't get through. Well, he can actually. He can push forward and attack us if he wants. This guy's going to be the biggest problem. So when he pushes across to fight us, like our guy, we're in a bit of bother. I think what I'm going to do is try and kill the Monzimon first rather than Rise Greymon. I know I split my damage a minute ago because that's what I wanted to do was try and kill him, but I don't think we're going to manage that. So I'm just going to go for the Monzimon. Heavy Strike should do a little bit more, but Inspect Handler just seems so good. I don't know if... Let's use Heavy Strike and see if it does a bit more DPS to the Monzimon here. 710. So a couple more of those and we should be able to kill the bear, which should give us the advantage to win this fight. I really didn't think that... I didn't expect this to be as strenuous as it is, but, you know, I don't know what to do here either because I think we just hold position. If I move up to that point and try and stop him from taking it back, we are going to be engaged upon, and I don't want to lose our guy. He's going to respawn, which is fine, and then Arata's here. Now, if I push forward onto that point, we should be in a somewhat decent spot. Wormon's going to cock block for a while as well, which is pretty good. Alright, let's push forward and kill this guy, get our points, and then also... do I want to mess about here? No, mana is not an option for Arata for some reason, so we're just going to not mess around. That's going to knock him off the point. We push forward, we get our 5 points here. Go up to 48. And now if I was clever and we had extra... if I had extra guys here, I would just nip across and take some of these. In fact, can we do that before the fight ends? We could maybe do it, but I think this guy's going to take back our point, right? Let's just move down here. Okay, I'm going to do this. And this way we can kind of collapse. We go up to 49 points. And all we have to do is try and survive, and I think we can win the game here. Let's see, Heart's Attack's really annoying because he's going to heal. Yeah, it's so obnoxious, dude. So fucking obnoxious. And there's an aura as well. Now, the good thing about him using aura is that he doesn't obviously damage Arata, which is pretty good, but at the same time, we don't really care because it's so hard to try and get through these guys. They're so beefy. Anyways, here we go. This is it. I think we won. He's going to pass his turn and sit, so we just double back here, take our 50 points, and that should be the fight over. Thank God for that. Holy moly, that took way longer than I wanted, guys. Talk about a segue, because we were deep in the middle of the fucking trying to find Arata, and then... Not Arata, fuck me. We were deep in the middle of trying to find Ryuji, and then that turns up out of nowhere. I hope we don't have to do too much more of those, but we get just under 10,000 XP, which is very nice. 5.5k yen, which is cool as well. And I guess we have to replace some spells. Now, do we have Meteor 1? I'm guessing that we do. Yeah, oh no, Meteor Fall 2. Alright, okay. Let's just get rid of Gaia Element 2, I think, because we have Gaia Element. Yeah, that makes sense. Cool. Alright, let's see what happens now. Because as I say, I really don't want to have to fight another one of those because it's so time consuming. Here we go. Tap, tap. Off you go, boys. Don't come back anytime soon. Sorry, but we don't have time to tend to them. The more time we take, the more Ryuji's Digimon will recover. Yeah, amen to that. I don't give a shit about these boys anyway. They were pissing me off. Here we go. Arata's going to do a scan. And, okay, we can keep going now. Let's go. We wouldn't want to keep him waiting. No, definitely not. You don't want to keep me waiting, mate. Alright? And the Digimon crew. We're fucking fed up with this place. Alright. Now, what I'm going to do here is bang in a save file. Because I don't want to have to do that domination battle again if we somehow were to slip into... some sort of problems up ahead, and I do still want to dip backwards here and try and get that chest that I was after a minute ago. Now, will the rubble have cleared? Probably not. Let's have a look and check. No, it hasn't. Okay, that's fine. I guess we can go up here and then start looking around some of these other paths. We came in here, we got that item. Let's look to the right. We can go ahead, and we can go not that way. Can we go down? Nice. So it looks like we're going to get one of our chests here. That's cool. HP spray is not that exciting. Down here, can't go that way. Alright, nice. This is alright. What about up here? Is this going to be like a long road that'll take us down? Wait a minute. There's another Wi-Fi point here, and I don't know if it's the same one from over there. I'm kind of confused as to what's going on right now. Let's just keep wandering through this place. We have our final farm, so honestly, if there's anything else we can miss at this stage, I'm not too worried about it. Yeah, we're back in this fucking spot. There must be a way to get down to that last box, but I don't know if we have to clear some rubble first or not. Let's do this anyway, because this is exciting. Add islands, boom de yada, 5th farm, get that right in there, which is nice. And we're also going to slap on our expansion as well. Boom de yada. Oh, dude, I'm exhausted after that domination battle, holy shit. I didn't think it was going to be that fucking problematic, but apparently the game's just like, yeah, by the way, we want to tire you out before you run into the actual boss fight, so we will get to that in just a minute anyway, I'm guessing. Let's just leave. We could pick up more Digimon, but I don't think it's going to matter too much. Everyone we have in our roster that's sitting on the bench is kind of weak anyway. High security definitely needs to go on as we solve this area. And acceleration. I'm going to have a quick leaf about here, guys. I want to have a quick check and make sure that there isn't actually any items that we're missing, because I don't want to fucking miss an expansion or something like that. So just give me some time. I'll be back in a second, and yeah, I'll let you know if we find anything. Alright, guys, we're back a lot sooner than I expected. All I did here, but oh my god, that is a mountain of Digimon corpses, fuck me. So let's have a quick talk as Arata greets Ryuji here. I was wandering back, like, left, right, down, everywhere but up, and then when I finally decided to go up, I didn't take, like, the main road that was the main fork that we were just at. I was on a side path. I wondered if we could maybe clip into somewhere with a secret chest or something, but it just took us straight into here, so that's why we're here sooner than expected. Again, I'm pretty sure there was another item chest somewhere back there that I have missed. I don't know, maybe we have access later. I don't care at this point. We have everything that we pretty much need. Let's continue with the main premise. Here's Arata. There is a fuck ton of champion Digimon in a pile there behind his Digimon, and it doesn't look good. Arata, obviously with a sarky comment, that looks tasty. Here he is. Ryuji goes from a mellow face to very angry very, very quickly. How about sharing it with me, says Arata. Dude, man, I wish Arata was joking, but he's not, dude. He's fucking not. So Wolfie and Sanada are working together. Don't try to play the big man. I've made up my own mind to come. After all, I'm the one you want to destroy. Isn't that right, Ryuji? Dude, you guys were pals. You should be buddies. Both of these dudes, I mean, I wonder what our main protagonist is thinking right now, because both of these guys are fucking addled in the brain by all the cyberness that's going on right now. All the Digimon madness, what with the shift and everything, is affecting both Ryuji and Arata, and we're just kind of clusterfucked in the middle of it. Anyways, all this started when you betrayed us, says Ryuji. There's no changing what happened. What do you want me to do? Everyone looked up to you, says Ryuji. If you'd stayed as the leader of Jude, we'd all still be together. It's all your fault. You got it all wrong. So these guys have really got some serious beef, and they're trying to air it out a little bit. Again, our main character, if you can't see him right now, is just standing on the side like, dude, what the fuck is going on? Anyways, you've got it all wrong. Was I the only one responsible for Jude, says Arata? Any team that would break up without me was never a team in the first place. If you valued the team that much, we could have kept it together. I mean, fair enough. I mean, if Arata wanted to maintain the crew and everybody else fucked off, can't really blame him, can you? Don't blame me for something you couldn't do. If only. Did Ryuji just actually accept that there? Did he take that punch? Did he take that, like, verbal punch? I couldn't take your place. Jude revolved around you. Dude. Which is kind of interesting, because Hoodie obviously revolves quite a lot around Ryuji. So it's kind of interesting how he's kind of developed and learned that. It's really cool. Anyways, Sanada, do you know the pain of being helpless? Quit your whining, you loser. Oh, God, man. We need... Sanada! We've got a classic Naruto Sasuke moment here. Dude, these guys are going ham. Here we go. This looks exciting. This is definitely a Digivolution here. Holy shit, what are we getting this time, boys? This looks ugly as fuck, whatever it's going to be. Holy moly, man. Alright, we're back. So, this looks like Ryuji's Digimon just popped into Mega form, which we could have expected, but still. This is kind of scary. Arcadiamon Digivolved. Stay back, this is between me and him. I don't know if that's a good idea, Arata. You're going to get your butt kicked, mate. You're a strange one. You remind me of someone, says Arata. I wonder who that could be. Anyways, here we go. Let's go, boys. Where are we in the episode? 32 minutes roughly. Maybe with a bit of editing we're less than that. But here we go. Oh, not this BS. Really? Couldn't you have left that behind? Right. So let's talk about this, guys. Maybe I should have thought about this a bit more carefully, alright? We know this guy's virus. Maybe I should have packed some more vaccine Digimon. But anyways, here we are here. Now, luckily, this time around, the main difference is we have Arata with us, who can hopefully suck up some of these dot matrices. I don't think if we couldn't poison this guy last time, I don't think we're going to get to do it again. That being said, I am going to try. We should swap out Rosemon as soon as possible, so maybe this is a risk, but I'm going to try this just on the off chance. It does connect, but is blocked. Had to try it, very, very unlikely, but at the same time, what can we do? So, Rosemon, we are going to swap you out for Seraphmon, because he was pretty crucial in the last fight, and honestly, Rosemon gets looked at once, she will get fucking incinerated, so we're just going to try our best, guys. I'm kind of nervous about this fight based on the last time we tossed with this guy, and he gave us quite a hard time, so Let's see. Wargreymon, when do you swing back around, buddy? You are quite far away, so is it worthwhile to do acceleration boost? I'm not entirely sure. Maybe we should just do Great Tornadoes while we have that opportunity. Or, so risky. It's so scary. I think that if Wargreymon gets hit by Dot Matrix, he's going to die. So let's not mess around with this. Let's just go for hardcore, straight up damage and see if we can make this fight go in our favour somewhat. So Ryuji's still doing his buff nonsense, which is fine. Dude, this guy's so big we can't even see his health bar. What the hell is this? Is this 4 turns in a row? What the fuck? Guard break field is not good. Alright, fair enough. Destruction cannon 3. This is probably going to hurt. It hits Arata again. Dude, Ryuji's letting out all of his energy on Arata right now, and that is definitely a good thing. Good for us, maybe not good for him. Here we go. We're going to tank this one. Seraphmon takes it. So Destruction Cannon, when it hits Seraphmon, who is reduced to like times 0.5, he still takes half his HP and damage, which is extremely worrying, because if that means that if it hits Wargreymon or Tyrant Kabuterimon, we are going to lose him straight up. Maybe not Wargreymon, but we'll see. So Seraphmon is up next. Do we try and push damage, or do we try and heal? Tyrant Kabuterimon's going to be up after this. So yeah, I think we push with Seraphmon here, and then we heal with Tyrant Kabuterimon. That's the plan. We still can't see his HP bar. Alright, let's use a spray here. I think we just use... Yeah, we have enough of these, so why fuck around? Let's just use one of our big sprays. Try and make ourselves as safe as possible. Inspect Handler is very welcome, but I'm guessing it's not going to do that much. 193 is alright. Enraged Escape. What the fuck is this? Attack up, defense down. Is that something he did before? Dude, why does he get so many turns, man? So many turns. 1400 damage? Are you serious? Dude, man, please don't hit us with that. I don't want to get slapped. Please, God, no. Mac Rush times 3. One-shots Tyrant Kabuterimon. Oh my goodness gracious me. Alright, well, that's kind of worrying. Now, and he healed. He healed for so much. Oh my God. Can we actually beat this guy with this current roster? I don't know. I don't think so, guys. That heal is so big. And I feel like this fight has been extremely lucky. Like, we've been extremely lucky so far in this episode, because not in this episode, in this fight, sorry. Because every time he attacks, he hits Arata, right? So, if he actually starts hitting us, we're kind of fucked. Let's use one of our DX revivals on Tyrant Kabuterimon and try and bring him back into the fight. But honestly, I think we need better vaccine Digimon to beat this guy. This might just one-shot him straight up again, is it? It does. One-shots the whole party. Alright, guys. Ryuji's final form was not to be trifled with. I think we're going to have to do a bit of grinding, as sore as it is. He keeps hitting Arata with a lot of abilities, which I feel is lucky, but at the same time, he's so quick, we don't get enough turns in to hit him back. And even when we do hit him and scratch him, he's healing for so much. Yeah, this is not good enough, I don't think. We need to rejig our party. We need to get a bit stronger, and I think this is going to have to be a fight for another day. Based on what I've seen so far, we have just been absolutely annihilated by this cunt. We've got the small squad jumping back in. Oh, he has Texture Blow. That's kind of good to know. Wizardmon gets put down to 1 HP, which is kind of funny. That's Gankamon's passive, by the way. Gankamon's passive prevented Wizardmon from dying there, which is quite important. But in the grand scheme of things for this fight, I don't think it's going to matter too much. It's funny how Texture Blow, which should just be a status changing ability, actually has enough to reduce Wizardmon back down to 1 HP anyway. It probably would have killed him, actually. So here we go. I don't think it's going to matter. As I say, we could use some extra DPS here, but the way this fight's playing out, I don't think we can actually survive this. I mean, I could try, but it's kind of futile at this point. Revival Capsule. I can't use my full Revival Spray, which is a shame. Let's try... I guess I'll try and play this out, guys. Maybe on the off chance that we get a Hail Mary, but honestly, it's not looking too good. Let's see. Maybe Gankamon... No, Gankamon is... Gankamon's passive's actually really strong. Really, really useful, but unfortunately he is data type, so he is not going to be able to do anything with this guy. All of the speed breaks, all of the debuffs, I think we're going to have to raise some solid vaccines, as I've been saying over and over. I think we're going to need our Alphamon, as I talked about earlier, and we're probably going to need some other guys as well. I don't know who that could be, but we'll figure it out. Probably off screen. Tough, man. First tough fight of the series. This is going to be our second ever game over, I believe. He just gets so many turns, it's too hard to combat this. As you can see, Seraphmon looks like he is still quite useful, and I think he's probably going to play quite an important part in actually trying to beat this guy. I don't know, we could go full on Hamtaro here, but honestly it's not going to be too much of a deal. Let's just push damage and then accept our defeat gracefully. We can bow out of here and know that we will be back to fight another day. I don't think there's anything that procs in this fight, like halfway maybe there's a cutscene and then the battle ends or something. You never know, but for the most part, I'm pretty sure that is us. Alright guys, there it is. It was about time. We got pretty far without hitting the game over screen, so the fact that we managed to get to here is not too disheartening, alright? I'll take this one like a champion. So here we go. When I come back, guys, I think we'll wrap up the episode here because it is coming up for quite a steep amount. I know I spent a lot of time in this area doing the domination battle, and I apologise for that. I am going to do a bunch of grinding off screen. I don't know if it's going to be in this particular area, but I'm going to raise up some more Digimon. I am going to try and strengthen our current party so that they are able to fight alongside Arata here and try and beat this guy, because right now he is incredibly strong. As I said, if we go into... This is something I can do with you guys, because this is something that I would be doing on my own off screen anyway. But if we go into here, we go into Ultimate. Let's go into Ultimate, and then we go to Vaccine. This is a good way of how you guys can kind of... Why am I... No, like, come out of here. This is a good way for you guys to actually try and plan out who's going to be in your party and who you need, because I do this and it's a good idea, or a good way of kind of gauging who could be useful in your party. So as I mentioned earlier, Alphamon would be really good. Ultra Force Vidramon, I don't know if we can actually gain him right now. I don't know if he's locked off, but he might not be. Obviously a very, very useful Digimon because of his passive, where he makes sure everybody in your team goes first. I don't know if we can race him, as I said, but that might be something to consider. Other than this, we could maybe consider upgrading our War Greymon to a Shine Greymon and then Shine Greymon Burst Mode. Whether or not we want to do that, I'm not sure. But for the most part, this seems like all of the Megas that we could be potentially using to be strong. Alphamon is a must, and he will definitely slot in. Maybe we could even keep War Greymon and Seraphmon, and that could just be our 3 that we're going to use to defeat him. I'm not entirely sure. If not, we might end up raising an Ultra Force Vidramon as well. I don't know. We could also, if we were really wanting to try hard this, we could go into our Ultras and have a look at these, but all that there is Omnimon, and then for armor, in fact, is there anything else? No, after armor there's nothing else. Anything else? We could do Rapidmon as well, but yeah. So that's it, guys. That's my thought process on that fight. It was pretty tough. Didn't expect Ryuji to, well, I guess we did expect Ryuji to be that much of a baddie. We do damage to him, but it's about sustaining and being able to survive all of his hits. So when I come back, I will have trained up. In fact, look at this. What the fuck? Have you guys noticed this? Maybe this is pinged ages ago and I've never noticed, but check this out, guys. There's a fucking Victory Cheetah standing right there. What the fuck? It's me. Thanks for finding me. I did not even spot him until this very second. That's so weird. Here's your prize. We got a Jessmon medal, a Boost Banana. Is that it? Alright, thanks so much for that. That was so useful. I don't think we have any memory ups or anything, right? No. Okay, awesome. So I don't need to do any of that with you guys. Okay, well, interesting enough. I hope you enjoyed the episode, guys. Second ever game over. Let me know all of your thoughts. Let me know if you struggled with Ryuji when you fought against them in your playthrough. Anything you want, let me know. And yeah, I will see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.